now, would you?
Okay, so
I mean, you're keeping everything else around, so
or is it like,
you have to ask the question, actually.
Items like soap or toilet paper, things like that.
Yeah, they have, yeah, especially after the fire, we have received a few helpful items in the mail. We have received some monetary donations around Christmas time, like,
if it's enough to be sold, I'd probably do that too.
gift cards to be redeemed, but somebody wanted to send me empty gift cards.
Yes, big brain movies. Building very big brains. Yes.
On February 4th, Christine herself shared the recorded interviews on the audio and music hosting.
Making some money off of somebody's ill will. Sounds like a pretty good deal.
5 days later, Chris notified her Facebook followers that she was feeling off and mildly dizzy. On February 11th, she made an update.
Depends on the amount. A bag full of it, probably not much.
Books. She then reminded her audience
Hey,
that
you know,
her birthday was soon approaching.
5 euros is 5 euros.
Suggested that someone could buy for her the Destiny PS4 bundle, which would include a white-color PlayStation 4 game console and controller, and the game Destiny.
Yes.
Alternatively, people could buy her any of the LEGO sets which she listed in her wishlist album on Facebook, or a selection of games for the PS Vita console.
I mean, I'm not
Next
surprised.
day, Christine addressed some criticisms regarding her request for a PS4. I never said, everyone, send me a console.
You're asking for a lot.
One person to send the one console and camera is all. I am not the US Air Force that needed over 100,000 PlayStations for their supercomputer. And I never requested for more than one. One PlayStation 4 with PS4 camera is all I requested, and is all I need.
Yes, but you're...
I do not like being left behind in tech.
You're
like
literally
the rest
asking
of
for a
you all.
lot.
Also, who in this world, with a modern touch-screen phone at least, never felt even tempted to spend on apps in their respective mobile stores? And PC and console gamers. Who amongst you lot have not spent less than $100 on your new computer upgrades, software and apps, even into the thousands? And you all who have spent at least $1 on your app
Yes,
and
we have spent it on our own stuff.
no
You
more
make a
guilty
very
than
good
I
point
am.
there. I have
do
of
not
course
judge
spent
any
money
of
on
you
my
all
own
for spending
equipment.
on what you want.
Yes.
We each
Is that
have
a
our own
problem?
wants and needs
No.
respectively.
But you're not asking
So,
that, are
look
you?
at my generous offer, empathize, and put yourself into my situation. Not rich, want to get back into the game. Require the new hardware
Jesus
when support for the old is fading over time. What can you do? You look to trade for, or up to, the new tech, reaching out towards other people for the help.
No, you
That
don't.
is what
You
I am
fucking
doing,
save up your own
offering.
money and buy your
Alright?
shit.
Thank you. Have a good and safe
Stop
day.
being a fucking asshole
She
about
then
it.
addressed
Just
the
buy
controversy
your own
via a
shit.
YouTube video uploaded later that day.
A normal fucking person.
First off, I definitely want to make it clear that my
This
offer
who was
for
with me, which is supposed to
my
don't give a
services
fuck.
and
See here.
merchandise for a PS4 console and with the camera for my
He doesn't even understand what he's doing
I did
wrong
not
there. He
mean
doesn't
to
understand how
offend
fucking...
anybody by that. I thought it was a nice offer, you know. A whole lot of work for value that's
No, you're making a value that is not there. Your work has no value. Strategy, he's offering a 500 gift voucher to gifts that are not worth anything in reality.
And I would also like to apologize since I'm doing an apology video.
Well, he's asking for something that has real value because it's a proof, a tried, tested project. Fuck it, Sony. That is value.
Said hateful things to and of in the past. I still have my own personal,
You're such a
my own
special
subconscious
fucking
feelings
creature.
against the majority of the male population, but
It's
it's not
kind of amazing.
your fault. That's not your problem. It's
No,
my
no,
problem.
you're absolutely right. It is
And
not
it's
my
just in
problem that you
general,
don't like
still
men.
uncomfortable around males. That's just
Really
me. It's
not my problem.
Any of you. All right. So I'm very sorry about all the hurtful things I said in the past to.
Yeah, thanks. That's gonna help me a lot.
to the males and
Actually, you destroyed the one good thing I
Asperger's.
found about you. The fact that you hate my gender
Vampires okay
makes me
too.
actually somewhat happy that I am a
It's
man.
okay. I got.
At least I'm not gonna get harassed by
Tim had said
fucking
that,
Chris.
he was in
That's a
competition
start.
with Pokemon so many years ago.
Makes life a bit more bearable, don't you think?
Different plane right there.
You really want to do this, Outrunner.
Yeah, seriously though, I do mean no offense to anybody whatsoever. But the offer's still open, you know, as long as I receive the console and the camera before, preferably before or on
damn it.
my birthday, which is the 24th of February this year. I picked issuing a voucher because I can't read people's minds on what they want, and this way they get to pick and choose from the store and for what they want in exchange.
Yes,
I just
but
thought
what
I'd
you're
just
offering has
try
not
to do an
even
honest
close
thing,
to
you
that
know?
value that you're asking for.
Giving
It's
the
not
person
an
who
equal exchange.
gives me the gift.
You don't understand it. You refuse to understand it.
I mean well. I have good intentions. I'm very serious, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have seen your good intentions
Thank y'all
all over the
for
fucking
continued
place,
support
ruining
and
pretty much everything they touch. It's impressive in a way, not in a good way.
friend.
On February 15th, Chris
Be
made
safe.
Sonichu
Okay,
issue
now we
4
fly back.
available for purchase from her Etsy store for $15. On that same day, she offered a special promotional code to celebrate her birthday, which would allow customers to get a copy of Sonichu issue 4 for free if purchasing one of her select amiibo figurines. Christy made another Facebook post that day, quoting a message she received from a fan who aimed to explain that the reason people were upset with her asking for a PS4 was because people thought she would not deliver on her promise to grant the generous donator the $500 voucher.
No,
in a
it's
similar
not that people
vein
don't
as
believe
when
that.
Chris received a $1,000 donation from YouTuber D-Stex to complete 100 new Sonichu pages, but had yet to do so. Christy
yeah, we
wrote
forgot
that
about
she
that, didn't
promised
we?
not to forget about the voucher. As for the lack of comic book pages, she gave several reasons for this.
You mean
including
excuses,
an inability
narrator
to get a
man.
drawing
You
routine
mean excuses.
successfully habitual due to emotions and mood, bleeding autism, stresses in life, financial troubles, and her fickle internal clock.
So yeah,
which
as
switched
usual,
her from
everything
being a
is at
day
fault,
person
but not
to a night
Chris, of
person.
course.
The next day, she made a video addressing a certain Julia, possibly fulfilling a paid video request.
Nobody was surprised.
Here's a special video going out to Julia, friend of a friend who suggested I do this video, but anyway. So Julia, I understand you're transitioning, you're coming out as a lesbian trans
Nah,
woman.
fair point actually, Terry,
Yeah.
fair point. What was I expecting?
Anyway, yeah.
At this
Mia
point-
wishes you good luck on your transition very much.
Yeah,
And from me,
we've seen
I
too much,
say,
haven't we?
welcome to the group.
We're completely biased now.
Huh?
We can't even look at this neutrally and hope for the best any longer.
The group of us, the LGBT.
We are already down.
Good luck with that.
I'm kind of feeling sorry
Have a
that
great
the...
and safe day.
what was it? LGBTQ?
This was
I think,
followed
was the
by
word.
a video in which she
Now has
advertised
the problem
her
of getting
business.
associated with
Welcome
Chris.
to the Equipment
That's
Guardian
really
channel,
downside, isn't
your
it?
official and main source for everything
I feel sorry for
Sonichu,
that.
Rosechu, and the city of Quickville, Virginia, and myself, Christine Weston.
Oh well.
Christian Weston
Oops.
Chandler. I'm still offering
Yeah,
the
that
$500
explains the
voucher,
dangerous
which
focus
I
of the
can
game.
definitely and personally
I was kind of confused for a second there.
delivery as such. And also, let's do this.
They probably accepted him.
There'll be Planet 3. The first video I'll live stream to my
I mean,
PlayStation 4 after I get it. I'll comment on
I'm
the
sorry to
autism
hear that,
tutorial, all
because
7
they will very
parts that's
soonish
counting
then
extra.
realize
Little
what they have
PS4
just
version,
accepted
Little
into their
Planet 3.
midst.
After I
That's
figure out
really
the
not
live
something
stream and everything more authentic than
you wanna necessarily have in any group you're a part of.
the other.
But very nicely still. I'm really trying to not use very, very naughty words right now.
Anyway, so
She then advertises some of her customized amiibo figurines.
I mean,
before
come on.
moving on to talking about politics.
Really?
Well, we can talk politics a little bit.
Politics.
I mean,
That's politics, man.
I sincerely pray and hope that Hillary Clinton
Oh,
will
so we're up to the fucking vote,
still be
eh?
in the running for president on the upcoming elections, because
No,
I definitely would have
that's not how that
for
works
Sarah
out.
Palin back in 8 years ago.
We know how that works out.
2008, had she still been running.
It's that
But now I end up having to choose
the
between
broader
Clinton
term for
and
the
Obama. And
Yeah.
I watched both the documentaries.
the lesbian and
definitely
gays and all of them
because I
together
felt he was
with the transitioning people and
labeled
stuff. Never really looked much into it, honestly. I think we had once a long, long
But
night
I
debate
feel
where the
like
Cronus tried to
America
bring that
needs a
concept
woman's
closer to
touch
me.
finally after all these
You know,
years, so
I'm old and haven't spent much time on the internet. My knowledge
stay in the
is
polls.
severely limited.
We want you for president. I want you
Honestly, I
for
follow the
president.
main idea. As long as the group is not specifically bothering me, I will not bother them in return, basically.
Males.
Went pretty damn well so far,
Against them
life-wise.
personally, but still. This nation needs a woman's touch.
Still, you know, I wouldn't wish a Christian upon any group. Because, well,
That's about all I have in my mind right now.
it is not gonna do
Thank you very much.
wonders for your reputation, to put it mildly.
On February 20th, Chris wrote on Facebook that while watching the TV show Pawn Stars, the host, Rick Harrison, stated his sentiment regarding social media, with which she agreed wholeheartedly. She reflected that whenever she went out, everyone's face seemed to be glued to the screens of their phones or tablets, and were not
I mean,
directly
nothing wrong
talking to one
with
another,
acceptance,
and wished
honestly.
that the previous common courtesy of face-to-face
Yeah, I
greetings
was about
would
to say,
make a comeback.
acceptance in itself is not a
Gal
bad idea,
pal
but
Kim Wilson
it has
commented
limits
that the
too.
number of
If you're
people
presented
meeting
with
up in
somebody
real
like
life
Chris,
was only
would you
increasing
really
due to
still
the
adhere to
internet.
such a
He wondered if
principle?
Christine was doing
And just
something wrong.
accept him?
Her other friend, Jessica
Because that
Quinn,
means you're
added
accepting a
to the
lot of
discourse,
shitty things,
stating
and
that some
actually by that
self-reflection
would
could
mean
be
that that's
in order,
okay
and
inside of your
suggested that
group.
Chris reevaluate if she did anything that made her seem
Do
socially
you really want that,
desirable,
honestly?
and remove all fear of meeting new people.
You want to basically legalize inside of your own little community that sort of
social media site Twitter
behavior?
to follow personal accounts in addition to corporate accounts.
I mean, I sure as hell wouldn't want that.
People there, which may lead to something developing in real life. At around the same time, Christine got in contact with Sam and Ellen, a lesbian couple who were most likely trolls. After meeting on a
I'd assume so.
forum, they asked if Chris was willing to become a sperm donor for them. Chris made for
Are you
them a
kidding
video
me?
showing her viability by displaying her stock of frozen semen, which she kept in the freezer
Yo,
of the family's
what?
fridge, at a temperature which would in fact render her specimen lifeless and unusable.
Indeed.
This
But
video was leaked.
that's
to
not the
Marvin on
point.
TV forums,
Why the
who
fuck
then
has he
shared
has
this
a
to the
stock
public
of his own
towards the
semen
end
in the
of February.
fridge?
Hello, Samantha and Ellie. This is I'm Christine Chandler.
What the... Why?
Can't pull you.
Why would you have that in your fucking fridge?
Anyway, so yeah, this is me, and I'm the one who's
I...
offering to lend the
I give
sperm
up.
out, lend the sperm out.
There's just no...
Put
There's
a
no
sam-
way
put
to
a fresh
make
sample
sense of
earlier
that, is
today. I
there?
put in the fridge upstairs,
Probably molested a kid already.
which I will gladly.
Honestly, if somebody would make a... would show me a fucking
Yes, I
video,
am a
they're
lesbian
completely
trans
pixelated
woman.
and just goes like, yeah, that's Chris.
And I've been
All his
famous
thing
for
is
my
cat.
characters and books and whatnot.
I'd be like, yeah,
Okay.
I'd actually believe it. I have no basis to disbelieve any longer that he
One
would
thing
not
I regret would
go
be the,
that fucking
things
wrong.
I've recorded in the past I was blackmailed into doing, or against my original will that I would never do personally or regularly. Alright, so it's
Fuck's sake.
I'll show you.
Why is he doing that? Don't show me that, please. I don't want to see it.
Oh yeah, here's the
In the fucking Tupperware. Are you kidding me?
labeled it carefully.
It's meant for fucking food.
You can tell it's not as frozen yet compared to the older samples. Yeah,
For fuck's sake, come on.
that was like less than a year ago.
I have no words in my vocabulary to describe that.
Well, anyway, that's all very good and everything, so hopefully y'all will
Jesus
still
fucking
consider
Christ.
me for a good donor. Thank you and have a good day.
Yeah, thank you very much for that.
On
That is an
February
experience I
23rd,
never wanted to
Chris
fucking
wrote
make.
that she was feeling unwell due to a possible urinary tract infection and a painful speck of dirt in her right eye, in addition to the stress of taking care of the elderly and feeling
I mean, you
old
know,
herself.
I've seen many people,
The next
yeah,
day,
maybe having
she
a bit
showed
of a cum
song,
sock somewhere,
Spirit Journey Formation
and
Anniversary,
teenagers and stuff,
the
but I
cartoon
haven't yet
series
heard of anyone who
Equity
came up
Hunger
with the
Force,
fucking idea of
an
storing their own
alternative to the
fucking
Happy Birthday
semen
song,
in
accompanied by a
Tupperware in their own
Facebook
fucking
post, which
fridge.
simply read 34 bells.
That's
To
probably the
commemorate
same fridge
her
that Bob
34th
uses too.
birthday.
Fuck's
On
sake.
the 25th, Christine made a YouTube video to let her audience know of
How are you
what's
gonna explain
transpired
that?
on her birthday.
Mother comes in and asks, hey, what's that? Is that some sauce you made? Do you want to eat that? And he's like, ah, no, that's
Um,
a semen,
I
frozen.
have received,
Ugh.
and I do not promote such dishonesty, gift cards that had no activation and no value or money on them at all. And
So,
also, today I received another piece of mail. This one had a scratched off lottery
Yeah,
ticket
adult.
that was clearly not a winner. And I certainly did not receive a PlayStation 4 console.
of course you're hung up
much
about
less
that.
The white one with the Destiny game and all that.
You're really upset about it, aren't you?
Those of you who have been
course you
watching my PlayStation Network activity, you've noticed I've had to go through my whole disk library once again. It's because I've ended up having to reformat my hard drive because of a corrupted firmware file on it. That's upsetting, but I've got that settled and fixed, and
that's all it was, of
games
course.
have been reinstalled and the DLC re-downloaded and everything, so...
Ah, Chris. You're such a creature.
And yet, still no
Really
PS4,
such an interesting creature.
because I
Not in a
need
good
to
way.
Catch back up in the technology and everything.
Peace, friend.
What else? I don't know much else. My brain's gone blank.
It's
I
a
have so
Brock
much
question.
anxiety
Okay.
and difficulty pent up in my life, so it's no wonder my
Which of
mind
this
is
was created by the Titans and became the
constantly
first
on
creature
fire.
known as Deathwing? There's Harrier, of course.
May the eternal sun shine
I'm sorry I
upon
can't. I'm sorry.
Which will
I'm
probably only make
not
me
so
think of it
funny,
now.
but
Yeah, probably.